Hi, xiaouiris here. I'm a choreographer and dancer, and today I'm going to be reacting to ATARASHII GAKKO, OTONABLUE, the first take. Here we go.
ご覧の皆様、どうも。個性や自由ではみ出していく。はみ出していく。それが新しい学校のリーダーズボーンです。よろしくお願いいたします。
So it's really interesting to see how they get in formation.
リーダーズボーンです。よろしくお願いいたします。この度ファーストテイク出演させていただき誠に光栄でございます。それではお聞きください。大人ブルー。わかってる欲しいんでしょ、艶やかなこの唇やわなを男たち引き寄せるイケボの無法度に甘い水。わかってる欲しいんでしょ、ニットみするこの体汗ばむ街一人歩けば。
Do you know what's really interesting? I can't see the one behind the one singing. Oh, do you know what? I need to learn their names. I have to write this down. I need to learn their names. I can't keep saying that one, that one, that one. I'm about to say it now, okay? So this one here, can you see where my mouse is circling, right? When she's hitting the beats, she's hitting it full frontal. And this one here on the other side, when she's hitting it half. So how I explain that better is full frontal. When you're hitting a beat, and you're hitting, this is full frontal. Like you're seeing everything being generated and then hit full frontal. Half frontal is literally just doing it on a side. So you kind of jerk one shoulder and another comes forward or backwards, either way. But all of the power comes from one half of your body rather than all of it as a whole. And I just noticed that. I mean, it's nothing, it's not a big deal. It's just they're different dancing styles, and at the end of the day, the choreography is to hit that beat, and they're both hitting that beat. But it was just interesting to see it not get picked up on by the choreographer, because some are so militant that they're like, okay, when you do this move, you have to do it full frontal or halfway, and everyone does the same thing. But clearly, and it's so obvious with a group like ATARASHII GAKKO, because they can, you know, they kind of have the leeway to just mess around and do what they want, and nothing ever looks out of place, nothing ever looks strange, because it's kind of the epitome of who they are as a group. But I just found that really interesting that, I don't know, I never really noticed the different dancing styles. I kind of watched them as a four, unless they had individual pieces. But I'll take it back so you can see what I mean. One is going frontal, one's going halfway. ニットみするこの体汗ばむ街一人歩けばみだらな視線が絡みつくねえ何を期待してるのそのうちじゃなくて今すぐがいいの大人の恋に焦がれて見た目よりも残るだけない心だけが先走る青いつぼみのまま大人ぶわかってる欲しいんでしょ進撃する私のすべて冷めてき瞳まで魅了するいつか I'm just double checking. Usually first take is done live, right? Live vocals. Their vocals are so strong. And also, just another thing I noticed was I really like the fact that her mic stand is a little bit lower than her height because it means that she has to crouch in usual ATARASHII GAKKO style anyway. So it's just deliberate. That's part of the choreography. Like especially when you're using microphones, props of any kind, it's always deliberate. So someone who doesn't know this group could be a bit like, oh, the microphone stand was too short. They needed to make it higher because she was having to crouch. But you and I know that it's their style, so it makes perfect sense that she's crouching. Anyway.
いつかは花になるアマリリス優しいだけの言葉じゃなくて心でつながりたくてありきたりなメイクじゃ隠せない憧れだけ夢を見るあなたの前でまた大人ぶる I'm Kano
Hannah.
I'm Lin
That's that.
I'm Miju
Miju.
I'm Suzuka
I knew her name. I knew her name was Suzuka. I did know.
そのうちじゃなくて今すぐがいいの大人の恋に焦がれて見た目よりも残るあどけない気持ちだけが空回る私を見つけて優しいだけの言葉じゃなくて心でつながりたくてありきたりなメイクじゃ隠せない憧れだけ夢を見るまだ見ぬ恋路を追いかけてまた大人ブルー Thank you
Oh,
以上新しい学校のリーダーズでしたありがとうございましたバッドダバステバステバステバステバステバステ
now that I know their names, Kano, I was thinking was a little bit. The energy wasn't there, but I just feel like she was concentrating on her vocals because when she came away from the microphone, she just came alive all of a sudden. Yeah, I wanted to tell you a little fact. You probably know this if you've been to the Warner Brothers studio tour for the making of Harry Potter. I used to work there. We literally call it as we say it, not the Harry Potter studio tour or whatever. It's the Warner Brothers studio tour, London, the making of Harry Potter. Yeah, I used to work there, and there's this little section where you see Buckbeak, and when he's bowing, David Heyman, who's one of the producers on the film, he was talking about how he had a group of Japanese VIPs come to see Buckbeak for the first time, and obviously traditionally they bow, and Buckbeak was bowing, and then they would bow, and then Buckbeak would bow, and they would bow, and every time Buckbeak bowed, the Japanese VIPs would bow as well, and he was like, I don't know how long this is going to go on for, because if someone bows to you, you bow back. I don't know. That made me think of telling you that fact, little Harry Potter fact for you there. Yeah. So thank you for this recommendation. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day, everyone.